And we are live again. Another spontaneous Friday live stream. At least I've been doing it every Friday so far. But I'm doing it a bit early. Right now it is 4:45 p.m. I just finished work and I went to go skating. I went to the gym. And then I'm here. So hello to anyone who's joining the stream. Here's what we made last week. Spearow and Fearow. Hey Tony, welcome to another stream. So this is how they turned out after ironing. I think I could have ironed Fearow a bit longer. Burb. Hello, Flippy Greenleaf. I don't think I've seen you on the stream before, but welcome. So, we're gonna continue my 151 Pokemon challenge. I've made one, two, let's see. This is my stack. I have a whole stack now. Look at this stack of Pokemon. Now, let's see. So, I'll add these two to the stack. We've got a lot already done. I'm actually amazed. It's been really fun doing these live streams every week. I actually look forward to it because at the end I will be opening up a pack of Pokemon cards. The first few streams that I did with let's see, with Bulbasaur, Charmander, Squirtle, and then Ekans and Arbok, I pulled some really great cards. But then so far, the cards that I've been pulling recently haven't been that amazing. But we will be opening a pack depending on what Pokemon that I get today. So we still have these packs left. I have more. I just want to finish opening up these ones first. And then we'll see what Pokemon we're making today. So, let me bring out my 151 Pokemon Challenge random Pokemon generator. So if you've never seen this before, I coded this random generator. Well, I didn't code it. ChatGPT coded it for me, and then I changed it so that it would do what I wanted it to do. So let's see which Pokemon we're gonna get. Koffing? Ooh, that's gonna be... Oh, that one has 3 evolutions, doesn't it? It evolves into... I know Weezing is one of them, but I don't think I remember this. There was another one. It's Koffing. Who else was there? Koffing. Oh no, it just evolves into Weezing. Yeah, so there's only 2. Great. Then I don't have too many to make today. Great. Let's see. What do you think you'll do with all of them once you're done? Well, one of my plans with this challenge is to make a whole wall covered in all of the Pokemon that I made. So in the corner of my room, I would like to paint it white, and then I will, because right now you can see my room is blue. That was a decision I made when I was very young, and I did not have any interior design taste whatsoever. But I will paint a wall and then dedicate that wall just for my Pokemon that I've been making. Let me just bring up the pictures first. I think I'll also make like a giant Pokeball pixel art that I'll put in the middle, and then that'll be a nice way to display them all. It's 151, so that's quite a lot of space they'll take up. Thankfully, since we're using mini beads, I think they will fit quite nicely. Okay, so we have Koffing and Weezing up now. So I'm just gonna... I'll just copy these designs. These are Pokemon pins from the Pokemon Center. So I really like their designs. I'm just going to try to copy. Oh, but this is interesting. It has clouds around it. So how am I going to make the clouds? I think I'll have to use some transparent beads. Hi, Minecraft Infinity. I'm doing really well. How about you? Oh, Galar Weezing? I don't even know what Galar Weezing looks like. Let me see. Let me take a look. Let me search that up. Galar. I don't know how to pronounce the new regions. Oh my god, wait. This is actually very cute. Oh my gosh, I didn't know. The Galarian Weezing looks like this. Oh, I love this. I'm obsessed with this. Look at this. This is so cute. I actually wish I was making that right now. But I'll make the original top hat. Oh, that's really cute. I actually love that. I haven't been following Pokemon enough for me to know what these new forms are. Like the last time I played Pokemon Mega Evolutions just came out. So that was a long time ago. I think that was XY. So I'm very behind on the games, but I still love Pokemon. That will always be a part of my life, and I just need to find some time to actually catch up with the games. So I think because I don't know, it has these little clouds around its head, I think I'll need to use a bunch of transparent beads to connect them to him, and then we'll see how that looks, because yeah, I've never made something with little clouds surrounding it. We'll problem solve and try to figure it out once I do its main body. I love making Perler beads too. I made huge ones. Ooh, nice. I'm a fan of making smaller things because I don't have any room to put big things. But I've always wondered what's the biggest Perler bead creation I could make. Transparent beads look a little off when melted. I don't know why. Oh, I don't know. We'll test it out. We'll see how it looks. I'm not sure if I have transparent mini beads. I have some glow-in-the-dark ones. I think that might be cool if I put glow-in-the-dark ones. I gotta take a look at what's on my wall. How was your guys' week? I love ending the week off now with a live stream because working is so tiring and you always look forward to the weekend. But with my job, I still have to work on the weekends. So tomorrow I'm gonna be working, and then I can sleep in a little because I just have to work in the afternoon. But I always look forward to doing these live streams now because I get to just relax and talk to people, make Perler bead sprites, and then at the very end open Pokemon cards, which I've only been recently more excited to do. I took a break from Pokemon cards for a long time, but now I'm really into it. But I just need to actually be able to buy some Pokemon cards because they're so impossible to find these days. But I think that'll be good for the next 10 weeks or so. The next 10 live streams at least, because I have a big pack of Pokemon cards that I bought recently. Well, my mom got them for me but she was, yeah, I told her I was looking for them, and then she just found them on Costco's website. But everything else that I've seen regarding Pokemon cards, it looks like it's impossible to buy them. They take up so much space. Yeah, I know. That's why mini beads are definitely the way to go if you're making huge things. They're just so small, so it can be very time consuming and probably more difficult to iron. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's Koffing's one eye. Okay. Wow, this is actually, it's a pretty small one, but with all of the clouds, the gas around it, I think it won't be too small. Let's see what I need. Oh, you're gonna make Espeon next? You're making all the evolutions. I love that for you. I really want to make the evolutions soon. I think in the Kanto region you'll get the first 3, Flareon, Jolteon, Vaporeon, Espeon, Umbreon. They came in a later region, so I don't think I'll be able to make them on the live stream, but or maybe I could. Maybe I'll just have an evolutions live stream. Let's see, I need gray first for Koffing's. I don't even know what to call those, the gas chambers. Like he has a bunch of things that emit gas because he's a poison type. Yeah, and then I guess I'll use this dark gray. Gen 2? Oh yeah. Gen 2, and then I really loved when Leafeon, Glaceon came out. I think that was Sinnoh. And when Sylveon came out, oh I love Sylveon. That one was really cool. When fairy types came out, I was so excited about that. And then I don't think there haven't been any new evolutions. I wonder what the next one. There's no steel type evolution. Or what other type? Oh, people think we're getting a new evolution for the new game? Oh, that would be really cool. I wonder what the design will be. It's been so long. Yeah, because the last time was Sylveon, right? So that's been forever ago. Have you watched Pokemon Sun and Moon? It's my fave. The show? I don't think I have. I think the last time I watched Pokemon, the show, it was definitely XY. When Ash... Oh my gosh, I shipped Ash and her name's Serena, I think, right? I shipped them so hard. But they're too young, and Ash is oblivious, so... that was the last time I watched Pokemon. I loved Serena. I think that was her name, right? Serena? I liked her more than Dawn, because I grew up with Diamond and Pearl. And then Misty, I never really watched that early on, but May, she was cool too. But I definitely really liked Serena. That was her name, I'm pretty sure. Serena, if I remember correctly. Sun and Moon though, I don't even... Oh wait, that was when they changed the animation style. I thought he looked kind of funky in the new animation. So I never watched it. It was in Alola, right? Like, I don't know, they completely changed how he looked. And now Ash isn't even the main character, so I don't know. That's so sad. He became the champion, I think, or the Pokemon Master eventually. Hi, Bridazel. And people think it would be a dragon type to match Sylveon. Oh, a dragon type evolution would be really cool, I think. Yeah, I don't know how they would design it, but I'm definitely looking forward to it if they do come up with something cool. As long as it doesn't, like, no offense to the new generation's legendaries, but as long as it doesn't look like that. You know, the new generation, they have like a red and a blue looking snake thing. It looks like a dragon type, like it doesn't have legs or anything. What are the new legendaries? The ones for Scarlet and Violet? I don't even know. I think as long as the evolution has legs and doesn't look too dragony, as long as it's still cute. I think that's what I like about the evolutions, is how cute they all are. What is your who is your favorite Pokemon trainer? Well, other than Ash, I mean, who else is there? There's well, I liked May a lot. A Silent, I love Silent. He was a Pokemon connoisseur. And who? You know the era where there was like a kid with blonde hair and his sister, and he would always be like, "The future is now, thanks to science." He wasn't my favorite character, but I loved saying his catchphrase, "The future is now, thanks to science." Because I don't know, I just thought it was so true. I'm like, yeah, I guess the future is now, thanks to science. He was so passionate about it too. I also, of course, we love Brock. Brock joined Ash on a lot of... He was still there when Dawn was there, when May left with her brother Max. So he was still there. Brock was really funny. He was a little too into Officer Jenny and Nurse Joy. So I liked when Silent came on, and then Silent had Pansage, and I love Pansage. It's so cute, the little green monkey. That's what I remember from the shows. The new show though, I don't even know. There was another boy in, I think, Sun and Moon when they were on the island, but I didn't follow after that. Hopefully there will be some new shows that are pretty good. Like, I feel like the animation and the fight scenes now in Pokemon are really good, better than what I grew up with. So I should check it out. I'll check it out again because I have Crunchyroll. I can watch all the Pokemon, all of the anime episodes. Number 1 about a new evolution. It must be adorable. Yes, that's the first rule. Anything that is not adorable will be a disgrace to the evolutions. Alright, I'm hoping that this purple is not too dark for Koffing. I just need yeah, I just need a few more and then we'll start going in with a lighter lavender. XYZ is still my fave Pokemon anime. Yeah, XYZ, that was a good era for Pokemon. That was a good series. Anything with Ash, I think now I will appreciate, because it's not even in the show anymore. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with these very light purples. There's one here. I really wish that I was able to get some prismatic evolutions Pokemon cards, because those ones are all themed around evolutions. Like they have these tins that have all the evolutions on it, and then it gives you 2 packs of the prismatic evolutions TCG, but I have no idea where you could find them. I just missed out on it, which is unfortunate. But that would have been cool to open up some Eevee themed Pokemon cards. And if you can get, there's like a god pack where when you open one pack, you'll get all of the evolutions in one of them, which is crazy. I wish I even had a chance to get that. Oh, let me fill in his mouth with some pink first. I love the episode when Ash falls on Serena. I was like, my ship, the Eevee, was called Battling at full volume. I remember that. I was like, oh my gosh, they're actually making Ash have at least some sort of romantic interest, but I don't think he was like, he knew anything about that. Only Serena had a crush on him. Oh, I actually loved that a lot. I shipped them so hard. And then I don't even know what happened, how they went their separate ways. But it definitely made me want to watch more. I think also because in the show, Ash is forever 10 years old, so it's like, it's never gonna happen. Never. They should have like made them a bit older or something. That would have been really cute. I've been trying to get them for so long. Yeah, I'm assuming you're talking about the prismatic TCG. I didn't even try to look for them. I just know that they're sold out. But who knows? Maybe one day I'll just walk into a store, into a Walmart or something, and then see them there. Hopefully not too expensive. Hopefully original price. I think now there's also a new Team Rocket pack coming out, like a new theme, which is it's just all about Team Rocket, which I love because back then there was Team Aqua and Team Magma Pokemon cards. They were themed around those two teams. So now we're gonna get Team Rocket, and I saw they have like a set of Pokemon cards where it's a whole briefcase. You can buy a briefcase that's filled with a bunch of packs, and then it looks pretty cool. It looks really sleek with a Team Rocket logo on it. You could actually carry that briefcase around with you like you're in Team Rocket. I liked the season with Leon. I don't even know who that is. That's probably the new season's Leon. Who else was Ash traveling with? So I remember from my childhood, he was traveling with Brock and Misty first, and then Misty left, and then he was stuck with Brock again, but then he met May and Max, her little brother, and then after that he continued with Brock to the Sinnoh region, and then I think Dawn ran over him with her bicycle or something, and that's how they met, and she chose Piplup as her starter. Piplup was my least favorite starter from the Sinnoh region. I really liked Turtwig, but I chose Chimchar in Pokemon Pearl. I do wish I saw more of Turtwig in that show. I feel like there was just too much Piplup in the Sinnoh season. And then after Dawn, that was when he met Serena. Yeah. And then from there he went to the island, I guess. And they changed the animation. And then I stopped watching because they changed the animation. But I don't think it was that bad. Actually, the style of the animation was kind of cute. So I should look into it. I just didn't have time anymore to watch Pokemon. But I used to watch Pokemon every weekend, and they would play it on YTV, which is a Canadian television channel. And it was really a comfort show, because you know what happens every time. They go on a little adventure. Team Rocket tries to steal Pikachu. He battles them, and then they get sent off. They blast off into the sky once they're defeated. It was like the same thing every episode. But I think once Serena was in, it started changing up a little bit, and that's when I was more interested to watch. Oh, Leon's from the same region that Galarian Weezing is from. I guess. Wait, that's the Galar region. That's a whole other region, right? Yeah, I don't know past that. Hi Clark, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the stream. We're making Koffing right now, and I'm about to find some beads to make his little gas puffs around him, because just by itself it's so empty. So we're gonna try to make those gas balls. I just don't know what is a good color. I think I have found it. Give me a sec. How do you like the color on Koffing? I don't have a bluish purple, so this is the best we can get it to. Alright, let's use some... I always feel like a painter, because when I hold this palette of different colors, it's like when a painter holds his... what do you call it? That painting palette? So I don't know how I'm going to connect these to Koffing, but I'm looking into getting some glow-in-the-dark transparent beads maybe, and then connecting those in the spaces so that when I iron it, it will all be one solid piece. Oh, you're doing perlers for your class? What project? That's cool. I wish I used perler beads for any sort of craft in my school projects. Actually, funny story, a really long time ago, when I was in maybe my second year of university, this was like 2018, 2019, this girl messages me saying that she was doing a school project on a certain type of craft, and she chose fuse beads. So she made a whole presentation, a whole project just on this type of craft, and then she asked to interview me about it. So I just went on a call with her and talked to her about what this hobby is all about, and then she wrote it all down, put it in her project, and then submitted it, and I think she got a good mark. So that was a very interesting experience that I had before, when somebody was interested in learning about making these fuse bead crafts. I actually did not grow up learning about fuse beads in school. Like, a lot of people say that they know about it from summer camp, from like school programs, but I didn't have any of that in school. We didn't know what these were. I just found them myself when I was walking through a mall one time, and I saw some displayed on a window, and so I searched it up on Google, and then I learned all about it. I loved the idea of making my favorite video game characters in a real physical form that I can hold. And then, yeah, it just started from there. But it would have been really cool if a teacher introduced it to me. Party hat cat and surprises done with 2. Oh. Okay, interesting. Party hat cat. Wonder what that is. My sister draws all the Pokemon characters. Oh, that's great. Actually, when we were little, my brother, he did a challenge where every day he drew a Pokemon, and then he never colored them in or anything. He just sketched every single Pokemon, and that was actually really a huge accomplishment. I feel like he still has them all. He just never colored them in or anything, but they were so cute. That's a good challenge to do, to just draw every single Pokemon and try to remember all their names. Six cat and party hat. Oh, okay. Those are some cool projects. I saw a random Reddit post with Spampton Neo made of perler beads, and then spent like $100 on starter stuff. Oh. I'm not sure who Spampton Neo is, but I'm glad that inspired you to start the hobby. That's good. Pokemon was what inspired me to start doing this. I saw like a huge Blastoise and Venusaur Perler Bead creation, and then I was like, I want to make something like that too. But I never made Blastoise and Venusaur. Like I never made those big ones. Just the little ones. Hi Sherry, welcome to the stream. We are making Koffing. I wish we could get some cooler ones, but Koffing and Weezing, I think I remember them being in Pokemon Monopoly. I have a really old Pokemon Monopoly game that has like it has a bunch of the Kanto Pokemon that you can purchase as property. If you guys know how to play Monopoly, pretty much all you have to do is just go around the board, and when you land on a space, you can choose to buy the Pokemon, or if it belongs to somebody else, you'll have to pay rent. And then I had this game from, like, it was a really old game. It was probably from before I was born, but I got it from my dad's friend who just gave it to us as a gift. And one of the set of Pokemon that you can buy was, I believe, Koffing and Weezing. Or it could have been Muck. I know definitely Nidoking and Nidoking and Nidoqueen were in that game. But yeah, they should make a new Pokemon Monopoly. I think that would be pretty fun with the new Pokemon. Alright, I just need to fill in these puffs of gas coming out of Koffing, and then we'll connect them using some transparent beads, which I've never tried before. We'll see how that looks, if it will make it look worse, or who knows, we shall see. She also did Elvis Presley. Ooh. Lots of interesting projects. And guys, if you are not part of my Discord, you can check out the link in the description to join the Discord. I made the Discord so that people can just share whatever they want to share, like their bead projects, or maybe their collection of supplies, or if they want to show off their latest creation, you can share it in my Discord server. Some people have already shown me some really cool projects that they've created that I don't think I would ever be able to create. So if you're interested in joining a little community of beaders, go check out my Discord. It's still pretty new. You won't get too many messages from there, so check it out. Share your creations. I love to see it. Oh, nice. Oh, I'm so excited to see your Eevee art. Yeah, I've seen some people also send recreations of projects that I've made a tutorial on. So I really love seeing that. And yeah, you can also share whatever kind of fuse bead projects you're working on. I just would love to see what other people are working on. I've mainly just been doing Pokemon, and then I want to work on my next Minecraft project, which is, I wanted to do the alley. Other than that though, I feel like I should try some other sprites. I want to do maybe a Naruto sprites. Because if you didn't know, I love Naruto. I love Naruto Shippuden. I watched every single episode. And like Pokemon, Naruto is a childhood show that I grew up watching. So maybe I'll make Itachi or somebody from Naruto. What else could I make? Oh, I can also do my Cutie Mini series, which is where I make a bunch of small projects that fit on a 14x14 pegboard. So I had a whole a set of animals. I've done vegetables, fruits. I can try doing some more mini designs, but they're not actually made with mini beads. They're made with the regular size beads. So I call them cutie minis just because they're small enough that they can fit on a small pegboard, and they're really great for beginners. So maybe I'll work on that again. Oh my gosh, we're almost done here. I don't know how this looks. Do the gas fumes look too like, I don't know, they kind of look like popcorn right now. Guess that works. I can always change it before I iron them. But as long as I have the overall design. Then I'll grab some transparent. I'm really hoping I have transparent glow-in-the-dark purple, because that would match it really well. But I think... Okay, last one. I think I just have the plain transparent. Okay, I'll just use plain transparent and hope that it looks good. What do you think about these gas bubbles? Do they look good? Or should I switch? Ooh, I might switch the outline later. I have like a really nice... I think this color might have fit it better. So I'll do this one for Weezing. Let's connect Koffing to these gas bubbles. I don't think it'll look too bad. Because from far away, you can... Yeah, I think from far away, and if I have a white background, you won't even be able to see them. You like the gas bubbles? Thanks, guys. Thank you for your input. I've done a mushroom, Among Us, ice cream bowl, party hat, clover, Pokemon ball. Oh. See. I'm assuming you made all of those separately. This is when you should use commas. Because I thought you made a giant mushroom, Among Us, ice cream bowl. So I'm trying to imagine, what is that? I also made it Among Us too. it's a pencil holder. But I need to make his visor, like the front of his eye, his goggles, and it's a pencil holder. I'm gonna finish him up, and then I'll put him in my work cubby, and my colleagues will be like, what is that? I don't think any of them have played Among Us. Wow, this Koffing is gonna be really... It's a big piece compared to my other ones. Only because of the gas bubbles. Pokemon... Oh, you also made a Pokeball. That's pretty cool. I love doing projects like those. Sorry, bad spelling, no worries. It's okay. I know what you mean. There's a big art of Eevee I'm working on. I just joined and sent it in the Discord. Oh, cool. I'll check it out once I'm finished with this. I think they're all connected pretty well. I think that will be good enough for ironing. So you can't even see it. So that looks pretty good. Alright. And then I will start Weezing. Weezing. Oh, Weezing's a big one actually. It'll take some time. Weezing's pretty cool because it has this like a second head. Alright, let's get the outline done. I'm aiming to finish this before 6:30 because I need to go for dinner, and then when I come back from dinner, I think I might be playing a game with my friends. I don't know if you guys play a lot of PC games, like computer games, but there's one called The Forest, which is a really fun game. It's a first-person exploration adventure type of game. You're trying to survive on an island after your plane crashed, and you're looking for a young kid, but there are these like demon monster people chasing you around the island. I mean, it was their land, you just crashed into it, so they attack all the humans, and then you just have to survive. So I might be playing The Forest with my friends. I think there's like a sequel to that game too called Sons of the Forest. But my friends and I started that game years ago. We just never finished it. So hopefully we'll work on that tonight. I'm not sure, but we shall see. It's always fun to game. I have a glass desk and taped a bunch of small projects on. Well, that's a good idea. That's a nice way to display these beautiful projects because you get to see all the beautiful colors. I love the forest. Wow, all of you guys, you seem to know the forest. I didn't know there was a VR version. That would be insane. I think I would be so scared. I have a VR headset that my brother let me use, and I tried playing Phasmophobia. That's another game that I'm not sure if you guys know about. It's a really fun ghost hunting game. But in VR, that's so intense. I think it feels too real. Oh. Yeah, Phasmophobia, first of all, it scared me so much when the ghosts caught up to you. But also, I get very easily motion sick. Like, I need to take a Gravol when I go on airplanes or ships. So I get motion sick very easily, and then when you're in a VR world, looking around, moving, and walking, it just feels off to me. So I get so sick, motion sick from it. And there's a ghost chasing you, so it's not a pleasant experience, but I love getting scared. I think I talked about it in my last stream. I love going to Halloween haunts or getting these live actors scaring me. Oh, you've been playing a lot of Phasmophobia lately. Nice. I haven't played in a while, so I don't know what kind of updates they have. What are some of your guys' favorite maps to do in Phasmophobia? I think I like the ones that are more like a farmhouse, like a spooky 1800s farmhouse look, or the school. I love the school one. But the ones in the modern house, I'm just like, I don't believe that there's a ghost in here. Like, it looks like my house. I just don't feel like there would be a ghost in a modern suburban home. Definitely the old farmhouse one, and then the abandoned school one. Those ones I would believe that there are ghosts there. But a house in the middle of the suburbs with like a Toyota in the garage, I don't know. I don't feel like there would be a ghost there. I think the fun part is just exploring the house, but actually identifying the ghost is pretty hard. Like, I don't think we get it right most of the time. We just explore for fun and then get scared for fun. But I think the aim of that game is to identify what ghost is haunting the location, and then get money so that you can buy more supplies to do more ghost hunting. Oh, a PSVR 2, and that's... Oh, yeah, I have my brother has the Quest, Oculus Quest 2. I don't even know which model it is, but that one, we played on that for Phasmophobia. We just had to plug it into the computer. He set it all up for me, so I don't know. I would love to try more VR games. Yeah, Forest, if you've never played it before, it can be fun too if you like having a little scary element to a exploration type of game. I'm also a big fan of first-person view games, so like Minecraft, Phasmophobia, you see the view of the character. It's not like you see a character in front of you and then you're just moving the character forward and back. You're moving in a way that feels like you are the character. So I love those type of games. They added a really nice house recently, and I cycled between that one and Edgefield. Ooh. I'll have to check it out. It's been a while since I played. I played Gorilla Tag in VR. Wow, I've never heard of that one. What have I played in VR? Oh, I played Attack on Titan in VR. That's really cool. If you guys like Attack on Titan, the anime, that one is so cool. Like you really feel like you're a scout, and then you're swinging through the town. But again, I got motion sickness from that. However, I think after doing figure skating classes, my motion sickness has gotten, like, I don't get motion sick as easily. Oh, and yesterday was my last figure skating class for the season. I started taking figure skating classes for the first time last year in September. I signed up for a 24-week class, and I never took figure skating before, so it was all completely new to me. But over all of the weeks, I feel like I improved a lot with figure skating. And yesterday was my last class, so I'm kind of sad that I can't go skating anymore. But at least I don't get dizzy anymore when I spin in circles for a long period of time. So hopefully that means my VR games won't cause me to be motion sick either. Oh, I play Five Nights at Freddy's. I'm so interested in that game as well because I watched the movie, and I actually liked the movie. Like, some people, I hear they said the movie was really bad, but I enjoyed it. It was Josh Hutcherson, right? Josh Hutcherson was in that movie, and I liked seeing him inside this creepy looking Chuck E. Cheese place. So maybe I'll play Five Nights at Freddy's one day too. There's too many games I need to play. Help Wanted games sound like a good game for you, Scary. Help Wanted? Oh. Is that... That sounds like it could be from Five Nights at Freddy's too. Like something similar to that. Oh, it is Five Nights at Freddy's. My sister is afraid of it, Five Nights at Freddy's. Oh, I mean, it is pretty scary looking. Those animatronics, they're so creepy. I think one thing I would love to try on my channel too is gaming videos. Or I don't know if I should just start another channel to do specifically gaming videos. But I love watching gaming videos, and I wonder what it's like to make your own gaming video. I made one gaming video once for like Sea of Thieves because we were playing, like my friend and I. But it took a long time to edit. Maybe there are some more exciting games too that I can try out and make into a fun video. Or I could live stream them too. But it would be nice to try more games and to hang out with people. I'm actually making a full body Springtrap suit. Whoa. Springtrap, is that from... Let me see, what does that even look like? Springtrap, is that one of the That's a movie. Oh. Oh. That's creepy. That's really creepy. I don't like that. It's that really scary looking rabbit. But that sounds really cool if you're able to make that into a costume. You'll definitely scare people. Springtrap is... Let me show you for those. This is what Springtrap is. We're trying to work on the feet right now. Wow, amazing. That's so cool when people can make their own costumes. I really admire people who can make their own cosplays and like go to conventions and show off all their hard work. I just buy the costume. I don't know how to sew or make them. Oh no, I'm out of white beads. Okay, I need a... Oh my gosh, I'm actually out of white beads. Like, this is all I have left. I have to do a refill. You're working on a cat. Nice, nice. Cats are really popular. When I was doing a Perler beading program with some kids, a lot of them made little cats, and they're so easy. You just need a small pegboard and you can make a pixel cat. And then one of my colleagues, actually, she made a cat too when I had my Perler beading program, and then she just put it on her work lanyard. So love to see cat people. Oh, perfect. I just have enough. So that's good for Koffing. Or not, Weezing. This is Weezing. My biggest inspiration is the regular sauce on YouTube. He made 2 amazing Springtrap cosplays. Ooh. The regular sauce. I've never heard of that channel before, so I'll definitely check that out after. I wonder how does he teach you to make them? Is it like through using cardboard or like foam? I have no idea how to make any costumes. Alright, now I'm gonna start doing the purples. I think one of the skills that I would like to learn one day is to be able to sew or do embroidery, because those string art, string crafts, I just have never, I don't know, I've just never been that interested in them. Even like knitting, crocheting, something about string, I don't know what it is, but I do like embroidery and the idea of sewing my own clothes, but it just sounds really daunting. I don't know. I could try to learn it one day. There's just so much to learn. Oh, they use a lot of different methods and materials. I don't even know how I would even start with making my own costume. For Halloween, I dressed up as Itachi from Naruto, and I just bought the costume, and the costume is nicer than anything I could ever make. But if I were to make a costume, what could I be? I thought about one time making a giant Steve costume, like being a giant boxy Steve, and then walking around during Halloween as Steve. That would be cool. Like, I want it to actually look like him in real life, like not just a Halloween costume where you have a little foam sword and then and you don't actually look like a box, but you would need so much cardboard for that. I also thought about making a giant Steve head using beads and then actually being able to stick my head in it. That would also require a lot of beads. Maybe one day. Or a creeper too. I could make a giant creeper head. I gotta work a bit faster. I want to make it in time. Oh, you just finished Espeon's outline? Nice, nice. There's a little bit of dark purple here, so I'm just gonna switch that out. Artkal has this new tool that makes mini bead placements a lot easier. I'm gonna see if I could get my hands on one of those. Because right now, just doing the tweezer thing, it's pretty slow. Like I have to go 2 at a time only. But they have a tool where it's like this very long tweezer that's completely straight. And you can place a bunch of beads onto it and let it slide down into the right position. So maybe one day I can get one of those. Make this a lot faster. Do you have any advice for the masking tape method? I'm trying it for the first time. Okay, so let's see. Well, first I would recommend what type of masking tape are you getting? Like I enjoy using painter's tape a lot more than using actual masking tape. Painter's tape is like a green roll of tape, and I think the reason why I like that one more is because with painter's tape it's really easy to peel off. It's not too sticky. So I would look first into what kind of masking tape are you using, and then I think the rest is pretty straightforward. Like you just, when you're placing it onto your project, just be fast with it. Don't hesitate. Just place it flat onto the beads. Don't move it at all, because if you move the tape a little bit, you're gonna the beads are already stuck to it. So moving it upwards a bit, like bringing the tape up, probably cause you to displace some of the beads, and you don't want that to happen. And then, like, I hear people say with the masking tape method to poke holes through it. And I never poke holes through them. I just iron it and on one side and then flip it, take off the tape, and then iron the other side. But I think the bigger the project, maybe that will have more of an effect. Most of my pieces are really small. Like, it's just one pegboard size, so then I don't think there's a big difference if you poke the holes through the tape. But if it's really big, then I don't know if you should consider poking the holes. I've just never made something that big. You can try it. You can try poking it and let me know how it goes. But I never poke holes through the tape. I just don't feel like it's necessary for what I make. And I don't think there's that big of a difference. You won't even notice. You poke the holes, it just takes a while. Yeah. I just don't have the need to do that, I feel like, for my projects. But if it's really big and you do see a difference between poked and unpoked, then yeah, go with what you have to do to make it look the best. It does seem to be better when you poke the holes. Interesting. I guess it also depends on how hot your iron is when you're ironing. Because everybody's gonna have different heat settings. I tend to iron with a not too high temperature so that it slowly melts. But I think the reason why people put the holes in the first place is just to get the heat to spread out evenly. So that some beads aren't melted faster than the others. I never really noticed too big of a difference for my projects. Maybe I'll test it out when I make something big. I have a giant Mario, a Tanuki Mario that I need to make. And that one I'll definitely use the masking tape method and I'll try poking holes. Then I'd have to make a second one to really test it. I don't want to make two of the same thing. Maybe I'll make another big project and then that one I won't poke holes and see if there's any difference. But if I were to actually do a proper test, I need to have two of the same designs so that it's more like it's more proper if you want to actually test it and see what the difference is. Alright, now I'm just filling up the rest of Weezing with this nice lavender purple. And then we will finish up the gas puffs. Ooh, also, recently, in where I'm from, in like the greater Toronto area, there is this very famous music store. It's a huge store that has all sorts of instruments, has all the guitars, all of the orchestral instruments, woodwind, strings, they have drums, they have pianos, they have music lessons, everything. And this huge store, this music store, is shutting down. So I drove all the way up there 2 times last week, or this week. I went Wednesday, I went Sunday to check out the store because they're shutting down this huge music store. And they have everything 25% off. The first day I went to check out this music store, all the guitars gone. I was like, dang. This place used to be filled with walls of guitars, and I don't know why they're shutting down, but it was so sad seeing empty walls with no guitars because people all bought them for the sale. It's 25%. That's a lot. So I was looking mainly to see if I could get a bass guitar. I really want to try playing bass guitar, and I didn't have any cute ones. I had one kind of pink-ish looking, but I didn't like how it looked overall. So, and it was $3,000, so I didn't want to get that bass guitar. I was hoping I could get a Fender bass guitar. I love Fender guitars. We didn't see any, unfortunately. And then even their regular guitars, the Fender ones, they only had some that were thousands of dollars, and then I just want a standard guitar that's not too pricey. So who knows, maybe next week they'll have more inventory out, and then see if I can get a bass guitar. You can finish your Perler read in time, and you're so close. I hope so. I am really close. Now I just need to do the gas. And I'm using this color now. This one is called C107. I think this one matches a bit better. It looks a bit more toxic. And you can notice the outline compared to the other one I did for Koffing. So I think this will look really good. You'll definitely see the gas defined very well. I want to buy one of each life-sized Evolution plush. What? They have life-size Evolutions? I didn't know. I know they had like a life-size Lucario. And that one, as well as a Gardevoir, I think. And those ones I I don't think they're that expensive, but $3,000? Are you serious? What? Who is selling those? Is it the Pokemon Center? That's really expensive. I have some little Evolution plushes. Those ones were maybe like $20 each. $3,000, that's a big investment. I need to know where you're even looking at, like which store you're even looking at, because that is expensive for a plush. And how aren't Evolutions not that big? I feel like they would be the size of a dog. But if it's somebody who hand makes them, okay, that might make sense. But if it's like the Pokemon Center selling them, I think that's a bit pricey. Oh, yes, if you win the lottery, there would be signs. There will be signs. And that will be the first sign. I think with Weezing, these little gas bubbles, a lot of them are attached already to his body, so that's pretty good. I don't need to use that many. Transparent beads. 2, 3. Hi, Jensiol. Welcome to the stream again. Thank you for coming back. I love seeing familiar names. I am just finishing up Weezing here. I made Koffing earlier. Today we have another, just a 2-stage evolution. So I can finish it up pretty fast. Yeah, it's another very purple Pokemon. I've made a lot of purple Pokemon recently. I've done Nidoran, Nidorino, and Nidoking. Ekans and Arbok, they used a lot of purple. Now, Koffing and Weezing. I mean, that's good. I don't usually use purple, so I'm finally getting to put them to good use. One of the guitars I saw at the music store that's shutting down, it was this very bright purple. It's called an orange guitar. If you guys play guitar, you might have heard of Orange, which is like an amplifier company. They have guitars, and then I was looking for a bass guitar because I really want to learn how to play bass. And the only ones that were available and on sale were orange guitars, but they were the color purple. And there was an orange guitar that was actually orange. I just didn't like the look of it, so I didn't buy it. But it would have been a good deal because the music store that's shutting down is having 25% off for everything in the store. So if I could find also an alto saxophone for like original price $1,300 or something, 25% off of that, that's so much savings. So I think I need to go visit that music store a few more times before they completely close down. Purple's your favorite color? Oh, nice. My favorite color is blue. And I think we've only made a Squirtle and its evolutions so far. That used up a bunch of blues. Now you need to draw Eevee. Oh yeah, I'm waiting for the day I roll Eevee on my random generator. That would be awesome. I'll be so happy. But that will take a while for me to finish, because that means I'll have to make Jolteon, Vaporeon, and Flareon. You gotta be here for that. Yeah, I hope you're here for that. 9 Pokemon? Oh, well, yes. If I had to make all the evolutions, that'll be more than 4. But since I'm only making the Kanto region ones for now, it's only 4. It's only those for Eevee, Flareon, Jolteon, and Vaporeon. But maybe I should make all of them. That would be a fun stream. Maybe I can just do the Kanto ones first, and then the rest afterwards. Because it would be nice to have the full set of evolutions. Also with this challenge, I know there are some Pokemon that came out later in a different generation, but I didn't include them in here because I'm only making the Kanto ones for now. But if you guys really want to see me make all the evolutions, I'll see, I'll do that maybe. Just for the evolutions. For example, with Rhyhorn, which evolves into Rhydon, there's actually a third evolution, which is Rhyperior. But I didn't make Rhyperior because Rhyperior came out in Gen 4, I think. Yeah, from Sinnoh. So I only made the Kanto ones. But yes, I hope they have like a pixel design of Sylveon. I know they have one of Glaceon and Leafeon because those were in the games when they still had pixel art games. Sylveon, there's gotta be a Sylveon design. And then if there's a new dragon type for real, oh, we'll see. We'll see if they come up with the pixel art pattern and release it for us to copy. Crossing your fingers. Yeah, my random generator though, I'm slowly ticking off all of these different Pokemon that we've been making each week. So far we haven't landed on anything that I've already made. Because my random generator, I've programmed it so that if I've already made the Pokemon, a Perler Bead image of that Pokemon will pop up. But if it hasn't been made yet, it'll be the Pokemon Center pin image that you see on the screen right now. Ooh, I like this outline a lot more. I think the darker yellow, this tan yellow, looks much better. Oh my gosh, we're actually finishing up soon. I can make it for my dinner. At least some of the games use pixel art icons. Yeah, I miss when Pokemon had the pixel art, the pixel type of characters instead of now it's all 3D looking. I like the simplicity of pixel art, or like the pixel sprites. They call them sprites, I don't know why, but I miss those. And if you're ever looking for pixel art images of your favorite video game characters, one of the resources I recommend is called the Spriters resource. That was a website that I looked at all the time when I was looking for pixel art designs of my favorite video game characters. So you can definitely check that out. Like, they have a bunch of these old video game sprites all saved on there, and they have them in different fighting positions, and it's just a whole bunch of pixel art that you can use to reference for making your projects. The last few, and then I can add a few transparent connections. Oh my gosh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. I didn't make a mistake this time too. Sometimes I make mistakes during my live streams and then it offsets the whole design, and then I gotta move the beads a bit, but this time we did it in the first try. So let's add a few connector pieces so that these fumes can be connected to Weezing. You're on the last color for your Espeon? Nice. That's so cool. We're just like virtually Perler beating together. I wish I knew people in my life that actually did this. Because I don't know a single person who makes Perler bead crafts. Like nobody I know does this. Or nobody seems to be interested in trying it either. I think maybe I tried it once with my friends, with some old classmates, but I don't think... Yeah, I've never done this with other people, so I could only do it online. Ooh, have you ever heard of ENA? It's a great watch. ENA? What is that? What does that stand for? I've heard of... Do you know ETA? That's Escape the Night. I love Escape the Night. But ENA? I don't know what that is. What does it stand for? Oh, I think that's it. Oh, yep, that's pretty much it. Great. We have done it. We've made Koffing and Weezing. Look at them. Two beautiful sprites all done. I will iron them myself later, and I will switch out this yellow with this darker one so that you can See, like, do you see the difference? Here, you don't really see the outline. But here, you see a nice outline for the fumes, so that looks good. I'm done this project, and then I'm gonna open a pack of Pokemon cards. So, unfortunately, Koffing and Weezing are not my most exciting, loved Pokemon, so I'm gonna just open up a boring old McDonald's promo card pack. This is from, what is this, 2021. I bought this a while ago when I got Happy Meals, because I was a little bit crazier about Pokemon back then. So I got this, and right now there's another Pokemon card event going on, but I just don't feel like buying Happy Meals anymore just to get Pokemon cards. And I don't really eat McDonald's much anymore either. I try to buy more food from small cafes and stuff. Alright, let's see what we've got here. Oops, there's one more. Okay, let's try to get these. These ones aren't exciting either, because there's only like there's a set amount of cards in these promo packs. So let's see if it's any that we didn't get from before. Alright, Oshawott, cute. I love Oshawott. Oshawott's one of my favorites too. From what region is this? Unova? Alright, Oshawott is our first card. Then we got, oops, Chespin. Oh, this was really cute. This is the holo. Oh my gosh, Pikachu. Oh my gosh, we got two of the same ones. This one's really cute. I love this. That Pikachu's so cute. But yes, we got two of the same. I feel like this happened in my last pack. Like, I got the holo one and then the regular one. But Chespin is very cute. I don't have this one. Last time my holo was Sobble. And then I think I put them all in here. Yeah, I got Sobble, and wow, this is exactly what happened last week. I got Sobble and Sobble. Ooh, this set is coming together actually. I haven't gotten too many doubles. So I got my Chespin, Sobble, Pikachu, Froakie, Litten, Snivy. Oh no, I do have an Oshawott already. That means I can turn this one into a button. There's a button maker at my work, and I've been popping out little circles of Pokemon cards and turning them into buttons that you can pin onto your shirt. So I have a double here. Cyndaquil, a Mudkip, Poplio. Oh, this is a great set. Like I got so many different ones. What am I missing? Oh, I'm missing all the Kanto starters. Alright, well, I only have one more pack of this. So, we'll see what we get next time. Or, if next time I roll a really nice set of Pokemon to make, then we can open Breakpoint. And at some point, I'll have to open this Japanese pack of Saiba Judge. Okay. I don't know if it stands for anything, but a free game came out recently and it was awesome. Oh, ENA. I'll have to search that up and see what that's all about. thanks for the game recommendations. I'm always open to hearing what type of games you guys are playing or what cool activities there are to do. Alright, let's put all these starters back. And then I think I will end the stream off there because I gotta go. I gotta go for dinner. I don't know what time it is for you guys, but I must attend a dinner. And thank you guys for watching and for joining me during this live stream. It's been really fun. I'll be back next Friday. I think I've been able to be consistent with the Fridays. I'll set Fridays as my stream days. So if you can join me next week, I'll see you guys there. Hope you have a really great weekend. And I'll see you next time with another cutie craft. Bye. See ya. Bye. Bye, Clark. Bye, Flippy. Bye, Minecraft Infinity. Bye, Tony. Bye, Jancy Olds. Thank you, guys.